Okay, so first of all, I will talk about the book, The Curious Incident of a Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon, who was created in 2003. So the novel starts with Christopher Bone finding his neighbor's dog Wellington dead with a fork inside of him. His neighbor, Mr. Shears, starts to scream, seeing that Wellington starts to hug the dead body of Wellington. So she calls the police, and when the police comes to get Christopher to the jail, the detective starts to make some questions to him. Christopher answered these questions with a logical and mathematical way and being for all honest. But the detective have no patience, so he touches Christopher, in which Christopher reacts kicking him. So there are three team analyses that I would like to make, that are the perception on reality, the identity and difference, and the communication and understanding. So first of all, in the perception and reality, we can see that Christopher answered the questions of the detective with a logical and mathematical way. Also, seeing the Wellington's death not as a issue, more like a problem to solve, like if it were a mathematical problem. In the second analysis, identity and difference, I would like to say that the way of thinking of Christopher makes also he different, with a type of identity that it is not normal to see with other people. He also he also doesn't like handling physical contact. This is because he has Asperger. So his way of thinking is different than the others. In the third, is that Christopher difficult experiences with talking with other people, as he has Asperger. In the AB team and sub-team, I would like to say that identities and self-expression is the most common to say between these chapters and the IB teams that we have seen, because the type of thinking of Christopher. Also, the text to text is my relation between a book called Fibers and Algernon by Joriel Burns. This book transmits us like a similar type of way to think of Charlie, the main character of this book, and Christopher. So, to finish this, I would like to mention the universal topic, that is identity. The author's message is people experience and understand the world differently, and differences in perception can lead to misunderstandings. The explanation of this is, as I have mentioned in the last parts, is that Christopher is a person who suffers of Asperger, so he have a way of thinking like more different, more logical, mathematical. So this is his way of thinking, that not all have a same way of thinking like the others. This is the author's message that I have mentioned, and that are the evidences. But if I could say one main evidences that is more important than the others, is Christopher sees Wellington dead as a mystery to solve, not an emotional event. He struggles with social interactions, like when he hits the officer after being touched. So that will be all. Thanks for seeing, teacher, and goodbye.